We're starting. Can you get in?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey! Welcome to episode...
What show?
Come knit with us.
Episode 28.
Oh my god.
It goes, the name of the show goes first. Welcome to Come Knit With Us. Episode 28. We've done
Where's my whiteboard?
Every time. In my bag. Darn it. I didn't bring it over.
You have to do that in the break.
I'll have to get it because you're going to need it.
Oh man. Oh gosh. We've had a rough 2 days, you and I.
Starting yesterday, it's not really been rough 2 days. Maybe a rough, like, 16-hour period. All your fault.
You just can't handle...
Your fault.
Handle secrets. You just can't handle it.
I can't handle betrayal.
It's not betrayal.
It was betrayal.
Navi was a betrayal.
It was betrayal. I'm telling you right now. Betrayed by someone I thought was my friend.
I am that friend.
Who snatched the most beautiful scarf in all the land out from under me while I was at work. But it's alright.
I got you green beans today.
I'm learning to come to terms with it.
Doesn't she look beautiful when she cries? You might think this is an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I wish you guys could see that. Oh my god, we just got
pretending
mooned.
to moon us.
We just got mooned.
They're decoupaging styrofoam heads, and
they are having a good time outside.
the people of Tempe Yarn and Fiber, they're waving at us.
Lovely staff of Tempe Yarn and Fiber, who so graciously allow us to film our episodes here every week. Thanks, Tempe Yarn and Fiber.
We love you, and science.
And science. Dog butts.
Dog butts.
We have not had anyone send us a picture of their dog's butt yet, and we're very disappointed. Are you disappointed?
I'm very disappointed. I think that we have an animal picture thread on
We have an animal
Ravelry page.
Picture thread on our Ravelry group. Not one single dog
not a
picture.
Dog butt.
Not one.
Not even yours.
Not one. Step it up, people.
I think we should maybe start the trend.
I think we need to see some pictures of everybody's dog's butts.
I think it's, yeah, absolutely.
I think we need to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyhow, you know,
there's hair.
Just because it's not near Christmas doesn't mean people don't Christmas shop.
Whatever. Whatever!
Anywho.
Somebody broke my heart, it's alright. I looked for those devil
It was really funny.
Morning.
I need to read this to you because it was very, very funny.
Morning.
It was super funny.
Well, while you're finding it, let me just lay the groundwork that everyone that watched our video where we had our contest, our last subscriber contest, one of the prizes was a beautiful hand-dyed silk scarf dyed by artist Navi Knits, who we love, who so generously donated that as a prize in our giveaway. I am obsessed with Navi silk scarves. Is obsessed with Navi silk scarves. So he Instagrammed a picture of a pile of scarves that he had recently dyed, and I made the comment that while they were all beautiful, the red one must be mine. Yeah, I did. And I even went so far as to put his Etsy shop up on an open tab on my browser so that I could stalk his shop so that the minute it hit Etsy, I would be able to get it. It hit Etsy while someone was at work and did not have Etsy access. And when it was discovered that the scarf had made it to Etsy and was already sold, then what happened?
I get this text from my friend Kim. Did you get the red scarf from Navi or did someone else beat us both? And I said, not saying a word. And she said, spill it. And I said, with a lot of extra ease, I needed it. And she said, you are the devil. And I said, true. In a red scarf.
That's true.
And she told me better not wear it in front of me.
That's right.
I said, I will stand behind you like Satan. And she said, get thee behind me, foul beast.
That is right. And you were going to be wearing devil horns today if I had been able to find that devil horn
I would have worn them for you.
I know you would have.
Because it is your birthday month.
Because it's my birthday month. Even though it's my birthday month, somebody jacked that scarf right out from under me. I was devastated. I know you were cracking up, Navi, because you were watching the entire Twitter thread of us going back and forth, but I was wounded. I was hurt. I felt betrayed by someone I called a friend.
No kindness can go undone.
It was alright. It's alright.
Hey,
whatever.
What are you working on? Shut up.
I'm working on the relax.
This is your Castonapalooza.
Castonapalooza, the third thing I cast on. I think. Oh, and by the way, just FYI, Kenneth, Turbo Knitter, be on the lookout for something in your P.O. box in about, 2-3 days. Because something's heading your way.
Woohoo!
I'm just saying, I'm not going to say what it is, but something's heading your way. That's right.
I have a little show and tell.
Okay, let's see it.
Hold on. Let me make sure my timer's still working.
Oh, I hope it is, because we're in
is.
trouble if it's not.
I decided, along with you and Kenneth, to make my own Starry Starry Night sock. And this is what I'm using. And I'm loving it. And it's so much fun.
Would you like to tell them what those yarns are that you're using? I think you should.
This is Blue Moon, under roof.
Room without a roof.
Here, hold on.
Room without a roof.
Room without a roof. Can't see it probably, but
BFL.
BFL.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
It looks
It's
like Starry
making
Starry Night.
a spectacular sock.
And Cascade Heritage.
Yes.
So there you go. That's all I've knitted on this week, actually. I haven't worked on my wingspan, which I'm working on now because it's garter stitch and I don't have to think.
Yeah.
But it's coming along. And I apparently don't have enough stitch markers at hand. So I grabbed a ribbon on this one.
You have a necklace full
I know.
of stitch markers.
Oh,
So disappointed.
can I have it? Let's do a sippy sippy.
Let's do a sippy.
Go on. Helen, you got an alligator. Did you see?
I saw that, and I am so jealous.
I was jealous. I went back
so
onto her
jealous.
Etsy site and I'm like, I almost bought us both gator cups,
Oh God.
but I didn't. I restrained
No.
myself. I have to
Good.
save my money for makeup
That's right.
and yarn.
That's right.
Yep.
Making you.
Makeup and yarn. You look stunning, by the way. Doesn't she look beautiful?
Why, thank you.
And she has flowers in her hair.
I do. I have little flowers. I'll show them later. Well, you'll see them because I got to get up and shut that thing
That's
off.
true.
So I'm sure you'll see them if I don't show them to you. Oh my God! Every time I look out there, I'm thinking of mutants, the X-Men. They're decoupaging the styrofoam heads that they use to display hats and stuff in the shop, and it reminds me of, what was her name?
The blue girl?
Yeah.
Oh, Mystique.
Yeah. Every time I look out there on the patio, I'm thinking of Mystique.
Who did it?
Rebecca Romaine Stamos did it first,
and then
now it's Jennifer
Oh,
Lawrence.
I love Jennifer Lawrence.
We love Jennifer
I love
Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
She's lovely.
Love it.
She's lovely.
Oh my gosh, she's so talented. You know who was called in on Wait, Don't Tell Me today? Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, that must have been before I got in my car, because she wasn't on when I was listening.
Oh, you missed that then. It was very funny. It was very, very funny.
I must have missed it.
It's my friend. I love Scarlett.
I must have missed it. She's pregnant, you know.
Is she? I did not know that.
She
Did
is.
she call you and tell you?
She did. She did. We kai-kai'd. Hello, kai-kai. And she told me. So yeah, I said, congratulations. Are you going to marry baby daddy? And she's like, well, eventually. And I was like, sounds just like you, Scarlett. I swear.
I love you so much. I don't know what I'd do without you.
I have a lot of scarves.
Really?
I'd have a lot of scarves.
This woman does not forget anything.
You are the devil. That's right, I don't. Oh, okay.
I'm going to pause this, and then you're going to stop that.
Pose it.
I'll pause it, but you got to go
Pose
get
it.
something.
Yes, I will, but
Okay.
first, pose it. And we're back.
Start.
Start!
So far, I'm 2 for 2.
Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me,
I'm
pardon me.
2 for
excuse
2
me.
on the timer.
Yes, you are.
So I don't have to wear the whiteboard.
Yet. You're going to for scarf stealing. Just saying. That is right. Oh, fence number 1. Here's my magnet. I'm going to put that right up here.
Offense number 1.
Offense of the day number 1. I stole a bitch's scarf.
Don't get on her bad side.
Right? out from under her.
Look at her.
There you go. First offense
You didn't
of the
make
day.
me an I-cord though.
No, you're going to have to hold it up and show everyone what you've done. That's right. I'm shaming you.
Oops.
Oh my God! Marker! Marker down!
Marker down.
Marker down!
I
Oh,
got it.
God, that
Is
was
that
close.
my next offense?
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Here.
I got it. Well, don't put it back on.
Here.
It's not gonna work.
2. Drop pin like it was hot.
Huh. You mentioned to me that we were going to answer some questions today.
Here you go. Yes, I did, because I kept forgetting. So, one of our faithful subscribers who we love and adore, which means you're one of our knit group members,
That's right.
happened to ask if we would talk about how we learned to knit, who
Do I have
taught
to tell
us
this
to
whole thing?
knit. No, you don't. Now that you've shown everyone what you've done.
Wait, oh wait, I got to do the dog face.
Do the shameful dog face, yeah. Shy dog, give me it. Okay. That's 2. That's 2.
She's just got her eye on me.
Just saying, that's
She's
right.
like, what is that character?
giving you that side
Mad
eye.
Eye Moody.
That's right, Mad Eye Moody. I got my eye on you. So she wanted to know when we learned to knit, who taught us to knit, and how long we've been knitting, that kind of stuff. So why don't you go first, because I talked about that on my last Come Spin With Me video.
Okay.
So I will rehash as well for this group, but you go first.
All right, so the first question is when I learned to knit.
Yeah,
Okay.
how old were you when you first learned to knit?
It's been 5 years, right?
Was that when you first learned?
To knit. When I first came here.
So
Uh-huh.
sweet.
5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's about 6, I think
I
now.
don't want to say how old I was. I was old.
Huh? No, you weren't. You were not.
Anywho, I learned to knit about 5.5 years ago, I'd say. I'd always crocheted since I was a little girl. I never read a pattern, but I could crochet. Because crochet is kind of like intuitive sometimes. And knitting confused me because there was no hook. But I decided to learn to knit, so I came here to Tempe Yarn and Fiber and took a lesson and haven't stopped knitting since. And at first it was really hard. I was only knitting like garter squares and stuff, but I
Unlike
practiced
now where we're only knitting garter
squares and stuff.
I'm not putting that on the whiteboard because I am guilty of that as well.
We love garter squares.
Garter squares are the best.
They are the
They're
best.
squishy and soft.
So good.
That's
Anywho, but I did what I was told. I was supposed to practice an hour a night, and I couldn't stop. I would practice and practice, and then suddenly I'm like, I would see something when I come here, and I'd say, I want to make that. So it just kept making me go more and more and more. And you know, I think in a past episode I showed a pair of socks, my first socks I knitted.
Yeah.
And it's just that progression. That's how I learned to knit. And I can't stop. And I have a tattoo
I know, isn't that
of
pretty?
knitting
It's so pretty.
because it's in my blood. I haven't stopped. I've knit every night since I learned how to knit. Never missed a night.
Remember when we did our very first, I think it was our very first episode, and I was talking
A
about
very special episode of Blossom.
the very special, yeah, I think that was when we talked to Blossom about her period, I think.
Okay.
But I was talking about how you're either a knitter or you're not, and when you start to knit, if it just kind of like grabs your soul, you're a knitter.
Yeah.
It's like it's one of the ways you define yourself. So yeah. I can see that because you definitely were a knitter. Even if you were purling in a different way, you were still a knitter.
Yes, it was pretty. It was a twisted stitch.
Yep, it was very pretty.
Yes,
It was
and
very
that was back
interesting.
before I was weaving in my ends. I was just tying knots to the two colors. It's been so much fun learning every new step along the way, and luckily, when I was learning, she was very nice to me.
It was nice. Well, do you remember that you used to also bring cookies every week?
That's true.
Hello.
You're on a juice diet. You won't take nothing. You would think
like
it was
the-
offensive brought cookies this week.
Yeah, I would have. I would have seen it as a hostile move, as it would have been. Because the hate that boiled up out of that Snicker bar, like mousse cake you guys brought me last week, oh, that hurt my heart.
It was
Hurt my heart,
delicious.
and I ate it, and it hurt my heart. I ate the apple too.
Was it delicious?
Oh my God. I know if you follow me on Instagram, you saw the picture of
Such
the apple
artwork.
that our friend Candace, who's not here this week, and we're thinking about you.
Very much so.
The apple that she brought me was one of those really
Gorgeous. It looked like a
spectacular
princess apple.
It did. It looked like something you would get in New York City at like the most amazing 5-star
Like
restaurant or something.
confectionery.
It was
Is that how you
so
say it,
beautiful.
confectionery?
Yeah, like a confectionery. Yes, that's exactly how you
God,
say it. Oh
do
my
I get to
God.
erase one?
No.
Damn it.
But we're not having the third one. Oh my God.
So
yeah, that I pronounced a word right. That cancels a sin, right? I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. That's not how any of this works.
I love that commercial.
I do too. But the apple was so good, and the caramel that was on the outside of it underneath
under
the
the icing
was so soft. But oh my
Buttery.
God, it was so sweet. The sugar content, and the apple was one of those green apples that's super tart, which was lovely.
Perfect.
And I could share with my dog, not the outside of it. So I would take all the sugary stuff. But my dog loves apples.
So you had a really excellent birthday days.
It was very pleasant. It was. It was last weekend. Y'all spoiled me rotten.
You deserve to be spoiled.
And Monday, which was my actual birthday, I kind of hung out at home. I worked from home, but I didn't work super hard.
Yeah.
But it worked.
And then Alita had her birthday. Hi, Alita. I missed your beautiful face.
She did, and we got to see her birthday presents that we mailed to her. When I say we, I mean you, because you mailed my presents too.
I can go to the post office easily, so.
Yeah, I went this week to send stuff to Kenneth and to mail out some cards, but that was it.
I get to see Dennis every now and then at my post office.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I like Dennis.
I like Dennis a lot.
He's super nice. Mm-hmm. I like Rudy too.
I love Rudy.
I think Rudy's going to get really sick of people thinking that I'm Dennis's wife, though.
That was funny. We were at lunch again today, and we asked for separate checks, and Kim and Dennis both got a check together.
Yeah, the waitress gave her a separate check, and Dennis and I.
I'm just the mistress. Yep. Everywhere I go, I'm just the mistress. Yeah. I'm just the talent.
You the talent, baby.
I'm the talent.
So how much time do we have left?
Let me look.
Check.
52 seconds.
52? Okay, so I started knitting in junior high. I taught myself. I learned out of a book, and I stopped knitting for years and then picked it up again about 1993. Mm-hmm. So like about 21, 22 years ago. So 92 or 93, and I started knitting again. Again, I taught myself, learned out of books. My first LYS was Walmart. My second LYS was Joann's. And now I'm here at Timmy Yarn and Fiber.
Yeah, it's such a progression.
And once I started knitting the second time, the first time all I knit was a garter stitch rectangle that I seamed up the side and called a clutch purse. But once I started knitting again in the early 90s, I just haven't stopped since, and I'm a knitter.
Yeah, and you love to knit garments, so.
I love to knit sweaters. I love to knit sweaters.
Woo!
Oh my God, it's pose time.
Okay.
It's pose time. Okay, everybody.
I'm going to do a superhero pose.
Okay, do a superhero pose. I can't get this erasable ink stuff. Hold your whiteboard. Okay, pose. And we're back.
I got to erase one.
I wasn't
allowed to, but I did it anyway.
Give me that.
But I did 3 things right in a row. She doesn't love me. I get no love from her. Without permission.
That's right. Mm-hmm. I said it.
You know, I was the one that gifted you that whiteboard because I am a giver.
You did. It was a birthday present, but she knew exactly what I was going to use it for. It's not like this is a surprise. We've met.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know me.
The next question after that was, when did we learn to knit?
Who taught us? How long have we been knitting? I think we covered that.
Oh, okay. That's the only question?
Yeah, that was it.
Awesome! Did I pass?
Yeah.
Was it a test?
No.
Congratulations, Blake.
Yes, you got your report card, and your knitting mamas. I'm so proud.
We're very proud.
We're so proud.
Yes, we is.
We are.
And Ron, you gave me the best compliment ever. on Instagram.
Oh my God. If anyone calls her a drag queen, I am never going to hear the end of it now because that is her dream. She wants to be, like some little girls want to grow up and be a princess. My friend Sam wants to grow up and be a drag
It's
queen.
true. It's absolutely true.
My goodness.
So you warmed my heart and soul.
It's true.
Forever and ever.
It's true.
Huh, Navi? When he said there was enough to go around.
There's enough Navi to go around.
Enough Navi to go around.
That's not what I heard.
You know who we haven't said hello to yet?
Lots of people.
Oh no, tons of people, but Nick
Nick-Nacaroni, Nick-Nacaroni, Nick-Nacaroni.
She did a tag I gave her.
Which one?
This or that tag. She did the this or that tag.
I saw the this or that
and Helen
tag.
did it too.
And I watched Helen's this or that tag. And I watched your this or that tag. And I think we covered that last week because you tried to shame me in front of everyone by saying,
done another tag.
You never watch any of my videos because I've tagged you in some. And I pointed out that, yes, I did watch them. I just don't do the tags because they're beauty tags. And you're the beauty. I'm the bitch.
You're beautiful.
It's true.
You're beautiful.
I am Hurricane Bianca.
You are. You are. That makes me
Yes, I am.
I'm Courtney Yak. You're saying I'm talentless?
No.
Damn! Just because she's pretty. Quit relying on that pretty.
You can be a Dor Delano. Party.
Pretty.
Party.
Well, I think I'm a little bit more charismatic or witty. No?
Yeah.
I don't have the wit. Do I have the wit?
You are. I thought Adore could be funny too, but you're your own.
I am.
There is no comparing you to any other drag queen.
Thank you.
I only compare myself to Bianca because I'm kind of bitchy.
Kinda.
Oh! Give me that whiteboard.
No.
You are going to run out of space the very first time we get to use that whiteboard. We're going to run out of space.
Oh gosh.
The nerve. The shade of it all.
The shade
of it all. Oh my God. So, next weekend will be, that be?
The July weekend?
Okay, so this is the last weekend of June, right?
Yeah, let me look.
Okay. So this is the last weekend of June's Castonapalooza. We are going to do we're going to do a Whip-a-Palooza or a Finish Your Whip-a-Paloozas for, I think, Finish Your Whips Palooza Extravaganza-thon is what we're going to do on the Ravelry group. And we're going to do that from probably August and September. And the reason we're going to skip over July is because that's Tour de Fleece, so some of us might be spinning. I don't know how much time I'm going to have, but we'll try. We'll try.
Because it's been months and months.
Yeah, it's been a long time since
given
got the wheel.
My wheel has a beautiful name. Her name's Fancy.
Her name is Fancy, just like in the Reba McEntire song.
She's a Fantasia. I have a story. I have a Fantasia wheel, and the reason I named her Fancy from the Reba McEntire song is she was the floor model when I bought her, so she had already been around the block. So she's fancy.
That's true. So we will try doing that, but because we're going to wait until August and September to do the Finish Your Whips, the official Finish Your Whips thread. Feel free to continue to cast on a Palooza yourself.
I'm going to still cast on Palooza
through
next
July.
month.
Yeah,
I probably will be doing that because I want to have lots of things to finish.
Yeah,
and I thought it was a pretty good idea too to do the Whip-a-Palooza because we're getting then to be closer to getting to like holiday season.
Holiday knitting. Yeah, that's true.
And getting our holidays on. You and I both don't do a lot of seasonal knitting.
I don't do holiday knitting for anyone because it's too much stress, it's too much pressure. I don't like feeling like I have to finish something. So if I gift somebody knitting, it's just spontaneous.
Yeah.
And it's not because it's a holiday thing.
And if you get gifted her knitting, her knitting is so amazing. My favorite knitting of all the land.
You flatter me. No, Dennis does the best knitting gifts. He does. Dennis does the best knitting gifts because, like, I said something along the lines of, "Gosh, that blanket's pretty," and he knit
said,
it for
"Okay."
me. It was incredible.
And I said, "Gosh, I would love a doily."
Yeah.
And he
a
made
beautiful
me
artisan heirloom lace doily.
And I got one.
Not a dish rag.
Not
this
even
was not a coaster.
It's not even a classic pineapple. It was the wheat pattern.
It was stunning.
Beautiful. And I got a toilet paper roll holder. Remember with the poodle on it?
Yes.
Dennis is amazing.
He is the best.
Then Rudy, he made us crocheted soap holders. Just like your soap sweaters.
I did knit sweaters.
I love those
I knit
things.
soap sweaters. I need to do some more. Okay, so how much time do we have left? Because I have one story I have to tell you guys, and it's short.
Okay,
it was really funny.
2:34.
Okay, so I was at work this week at the place that we don't name.
Ever.
Remember that? All right. Just checking. I was at my office in the afternoon, Friday afternoon, and I was standing up at the front desk in the lobby with my friend Kevin, Kay. I was talking to Kay, and the new girl up there, Andrea, who I love. I love Andrea. She is a beautiful, beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. So we were standing there chit-chatting, and while we were doing so, a woman that works there came out of the ladies' restroom that's right by the lobby, and she was holding a set of keys, and she said, I'm going to be a good Samaritan today. These keys were in the bathroom stall I was just in. And so she gave them to Andrea. As Andrea was looking at the keys, we realized there's a little tag, like a dog tag, shaped like a heart that you would put on your puppy's collar that had a name and number on it. So we were able to identify the person's keys. Well, yeah, the dog's keys. The person's keys, because it was her name. So Andrea looked her up in the company directory, and she called her number. And this is what she said. Yep. I'm going to do the best impression I can, because I'm sorry, I think it's very funny. She dialed the phone, and it rang. And luckily, the person was not there, so she got to leave a message on their voicemail because this was hysterical. And the message said, "Hello, Susan. This is Andrea from Associate Services in the lobby. If you need a ride home from work this afternoon, please contact me at extension 4705 or come up to the lobby and I will assist you. Thank you."
That's witty.
I died. If you need a ride home, and her voice was
so professional.
Whole time, it was so perfect and so professional. If you need a ride home, please call me at extension 4705. It was phenomenal. And when she hung up, she busted a gut.
I bet she did. That was
good.
Oh
my God, we laughed so hard. So that was my story for today.
She saved that. I didn't hear that one before. It was very cute.
I saved that story. That was my entertaining work. Yeah. Well, what was really entertaining was looking at stuff on Kevin's iPhone, like it always is.
No, I don't know if I would do that at work.
It was funny because I was about to leave my phone right in front of him, and he reached for it, and I said, "You know what's funny, Kevin, is the only things that are fun on that phone are from you." So have at it. Knock yourself out.
I send her fun things all the time.
You do, but they're not the same kind of fun things that Kevin sends. Oh my God, that's it.
That's it.
We're done. This was so awesome. What a quick week. I love you, my dear.
I love you too.
Even though you stole my scarf, Satan. Okay. Yeah, we'll see you guys next
time.
week.
Bye.
Bye.